I am about to paint the biggest painting I've ever painted. One of the coolest parts about this painting is that, number one, it's a commission, right? I got paid to do this one. This is the largest commissioned work that I've ever done. This is the largest, and in fact, the largest painting I've ever done. So this is like pushing the limits of, you know, like plus ultra, right? So anyway, look, you can't even see, like, it's not even in the full frame right now. It's so big. I'll throw some B-roll, right? Some B-roll, some good old, look at this thing. It's insane. Awesome, right? Oh, I'm so excited. So the commissionee, the person who paid me to do this is my uncle, and he has asked me to do something for a friend of his as a Christmas present. So I'm gonna make sure this gets done as a Christmas present. And the person who this goes to, maybe you don't see this video until after, which I'm pretty sure whoever it is he's giving it to, they don't watch my videos anyway, so I don't think we have anything to worry about. It's way before Christmas, it's fine, it's cool. But anyway, I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm not gonna freak out about this, because in addition to this being the most expensive piece that I've ever sold, the largest piece I've ever painted, I also decided to upgrade my paints. For this the most recent project, my denim jacket, the painting I did on it, if you haven't seen it, go watch the video, of course. I used the last of our like cheap paints, right? I just had fun with it, just used like a limited palette. I only had like 2 or 3 colors to work with, so I slapped it all together. And it was like just cheap crap paint. And so I decided to upgrade, take it up a notch, you know. So basically I went and got some good paints. Like, I mean, this is some basic paint, right? There's obviously some higher quality paint out there. But let me see. My boy 1000 suggested some golden fluid acrylic paints. These were expensive. These hurt my heart and my wallet. I'm such a cheapo when it comes to buying art supplies, but this, like, I'm nervous about using this. So this is some expensive stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna do just yet, but I'm gonna stop talking about it. Maybe I don't know. So I'm gonna pretend as if I've done the project already. Watch this, because look, this lighting is so good because it just rained. It's like overshadow. It's so beautiful, right? It's so pretty. So I'm gonna take this out of the frame and pretend completely as if I had already done it, right? Watch this. Here we go. I completely forgot to put on my paint pants. This ain't gonna work. I gotta put my other pants on. Oh, and by the way, I guess for some context, what did he want? He asked for several different things, and it's up to me to interpret it as an artist, right? So he asked me he told me it's going to be going into his a farmhouse, right? And it's a house on a big piece of property, right? And on this property there's like cows, horses, goats, ducks, the whole shebang, right? I think he even said there was a pond. I don't remember, but I do know there's cows, there's bulls, there's chickens, there's a horse there. There's like some old like vintage antique just kind of sitting there, like farm equipment that I don't know anything about. There's like all kinds of cool stuff, and he wants me to kind of go in theme with that, right? So it doesn't have to be anything particularly there from there, you know. But he wants me to include the bull. He wants me to do some sort of something in regards to that, and also he wants me to do my abstract style. So he's kind of asking like a lot, you know, so this is going to be a challenge for me to overcome, because abstract to me means there's no real thing happening, you know, it's just me slapping some paint onto a brush, onto a canvas, and calling it done. But I have to also keep in mind of this palette, you know, this like the color palette, and the theme and the bull, and I have to fit all that in there somewhere. So I think now is a pretty good time to stop with the painting. Yeah, it's getting a little dark, and I pretty much got a base layer on here. And also, this is kind of how I cure my fear of starting this like big audacious projects. I just kind of dive in with just random strokes and colors of paint. So I'll come back later, probably tomorrow, and check it out and see what we can do from here. I may have accidentally done a little part of the video off camera, or kind of. I just got this little itch, you know, like I got into it and it had already been dark and it was already like everybody's asleep, so I just kind of accidentally pulled an all-nighter and whoops. So we got to a little stopping point to the video, the picture. Got a good flat layer, a good base layer of color on here. So, and we let this sit here and dry. And in the meantime, once it dries, or while it was drying, it got dark outside. So we're just gonna rock and roll in the kitchen. We're gonna do another layer and just kind of plug and chug, see what happens. So I just ran out of all of these colors. All the colors have been run out, and I don't feel like making more. I was planning on doing a couple more different layers, maybe a couple on the rooster, maybe another here on this guy, on the chicken. But again, I don't have any paint. So I think what I'm gonna do is break out the good old, the handy dandy, the trusty Posca pen. The black one to be more specific. And I think I'm gonna finish it out with a Posca pen. I think so. I think that's what we're gonna do. So let's do that. Once this dries, I'm gonna do that. Let's go. The client has requested me to put a fence and a tractor in here, and a silo. And so that's what I'm gonna do next. I was expecting to be done with this kind of a long time ago. It's been going on like 3 weeks now, but we're gonna get it done. And we're gonna have fun with it. Let's go.
Big
That's the end of it. This is the largest painting that I've ever done. The largest piece of art I've done ever. So that's let me, for scale, I want to like, it's that big. Oh man, it's so cool. I'm so glad that this is done, but oh, it was cool. It was cool. Learning experience for sure. I learned a whole lot about like color palettes and about like working with larger sizes and working with requests and being a lot more patient with customers. And I don't know, I just learned a whole lot. This is the first time I finished a painting with like a satin gloss finish. I don't remember what it's called. I don't remember. It's the first time I used gesso to start the painting. It's a whole process. I'm really I'm starting to take the painting life a bit more seriously rather than just drawing in my sketchbook. So, yeah. Also, commissions are open, and I have a t-shirt that I want to flash at you. This my t-shirt. I made this, right? I made it. Look. The Hunt Studio. Oh my gosh. Look. It's a piece of merch. Something with... I made a t-shirt. Holy crap. So I've got these up for... I did a pre-order run for these. And I'm going to do a pre-order again. Do a second wave of them. And just keep dropping them. As long as people want them, honestly. So if you want them, let me know. Drop a comment. And I will make sure we get in contact. And I'll make sure to pre-order you one. I don't know what I'm doing just yet with these. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm trying to get a website uploaded so that this can be a product in the store. So once I don't know, I'm learning, I'm figuring it out. And if you want to be one of the first adopters of some merch, let me know. Holla. I'm gonna get out of here. Peace out. That was fun. It was so much fun. Subscribe if you have not. Check out some more videos. Do the whole thing. Like, subscribe, the whole thing. Peace out. Bye. This is the Hunt Studio. See you later.